In this session, we are going to use Data Lakehouse in order to connect to Bloom Growth to replicate data to Snowflake. Bloom Growth is an application that you can use to manage your different goals and objectives. For example, using the EOS system, you can manage your level 10 meetings, and Bloom Growth tracks all of the goals, the progress against those goals, who they're assigned to, etc. So to get started, we need to create a source connector. So we go in Data Lakehouse and we find our source connector called Bloom Growth. We click to add this. We give it an alias, and this alias is just within Data Lakehouse. And we can change this later if we want to. Next, we set the target schema prefix. This is the prefix of the schema within Snowflake to make it easier to find and also to organize. This you set one time at the beginning or when you first create your connector. We'll go ahead and do that now. We'll set our credentials. We'll set these accordingly. We'll authorize our account, where Data Lakehouse right now is going to go and establish a connection with Bloom Growth in order to validate your credential information. So now that we have the source connection created, we need to ensure we have a target connection to Snowflake. And this has been pre-created for our demo. But as you can see, you're connecting to your Snowflake environment with the appropriate credentials as to where you want the Bloom Growth data to be replicated to. Now we need to go ahead and create a sync bridge. A sync bridge is what gives us the ability to set a schedule and to set the frequency of how often the data is replicated from Bloom Growth into Snowflake. We'll go ahead, create that bridge. We're going to give it a friendly name. We're going to select the source connection that we created earlier. We're also going to select now the Snowflake target. We're going to say where is this time zone that we want the data to run, or the sync bridge to run. And so we can set this to a duration or frequency that fits our schedule. So if we want this to run every hour, we can go ahead and do that. We'll save the sync bridge. And now that we can see we have the sync bridge, let's go ahead and kick that sync bridge off to start replicating the data. So I'm going to run this sync bridge right now. As we can see that it's running, we can go and check the progress under logs and monitoring to be able to see how things are coming along. And this will naturally run and show data. As long as that sync bridge is running, you can always go and look at historical data as well in order to see the progress of your sync bridges. We can see within the log, our sync bridge has started running and it's doing a lot of activity. The retrieve indicates it's replicating data from Bloom Growth. We can see that our sync bridge has finished running by looking at this flag that says done end, along with indicating looking at the sync bridge. Now we go into Snowflake. We can go into the database that our Snowflake target was set up to land data in. And we go down and look at the schema that we had set up in our source connector. And here we can see the tables are populated with records, and we can go ahead and start executing queries against this data. We can also start building out a dimensional model that is either just for Bloom Growth, or more importantly, look at building out a dimensional model that combines Bloom Growth data with other sources of data to help your organization make better business decisions, but more importantly, make those decisions based upon data. So in summary, we looked at how we replicate data from our Bloom Growth source system into Snowflake using Data Lakehouse. Thank you for attending this session. Please check out some of our other sessions.